hey, if you look up Gem's Art Studio, they have this beautiful Ukrainian sunflower. It's absolutely worth checking out. All the profits are going to go to help Ukrainian charity, so please check it out. It'll be great. All the links will be below in the description and probably here in the picture. But yeah, go help them out. Ukrainians are going through hell right now.
This Organized Chaos video is brought to you by Gem's Art Studio. Gem's Art Studio is an online store that allows access to prints that you can use for most anything, obviously as just a picture, or as a wallpaper, or as a bookmark, or anything you can think of. You can find Gem's Art Studio at etsy.com/shop/Gem's Art Studio. This video is also brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you.
Hello again. I guess this will become a video series. I will dive down into the Brie Larson genre of videos on the internet. A genre I just never looked into because I hated it all. It was some of the dumbest shit ever. They would take every little thing that Brie Larson did and kind of explode it into an issue where it wasn't. It was just a thing that was said because people say shit. And today we're going to be looking at The Quartering. The Quartering is someone I have never, ever actually watched, but I've heard a lot about. He almost seems like a meme in himself now. He's a joke. I can't say I know too much about him. Everything I know about him is secondhand. It just seems like he says crazy stuff, and he's definitely in the Brie Larson rabbit hole. And the reason why we're going to be looking at him is because through the YouTube algorithm, because I started looking up Brie Larson for this channel, it recommended me a Quartering video. I got recommended, everybody hates Brie Larson. But here's the deal. Now that I've looked up Quartering and Brie Larson, I see just above that video, Brie Larson destroyed after pushing women down to lift herself up, Captain Marvel in trouble. Done 2 months ago. He's still doing this. Here's one 7 months ago. And that's Ethan Klein, yeah. And here's one from fucking 2 weeks ago. This guy is still making Brie Larson content. So you know what? This has 336,000 views. We are going to check out The Quartering and his latest Brie fucking Larson video. Brie Larson just got canceled over her new video. Fans rage and blame her boyfriend for ruining her. Oh, God, this sounds awful. Okay, she did a Metaverse thing. Okay, that's pretty cringe. I'll give you that.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So that's his fun little way to support violence against people, I guess. And whatever. So that's clearly supposed to, if you watch that correctly, that's clearly supposed to be him. He is gonna go around. Yeah, let's start this properly, okay. We're going to explain this properly, okay? So clearly this is him pushing Brie Larson down. And then he's going to push... this is going fairly quickly. He's going to push down NFT collectors. Then he's going to push down Mark Zuckerberg. And then he's going to collapse himself. Because he's killing himself doing this shit. He's destroying himself. I cannot think of a better visual to represent what he's doing. Continuing down this rabbit hole until he dies. That is what he just visually represented. Does he understand what he puts up here? I mean, I've now officially watched 41 seconds of a quartering video, and he doesn't even understand what he puts up here. Oh.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It looks like my queen Brie is in trouble with a not one but a double dip and getting ratioed by her own viewers, and it appears that she's sticking by it. There's been an enormous amount of backlash over the couple of weeks over some side project that my queen Brie Larson has chosen to take a part of. Obviously, I support everything she does. There's no way she could ever do anything wrong, but there are some who are in her circle that are very unhappy with her. And that really comes from, I think, when you court these type of people, and I mean like political nut jobs, when you court these kind of people, they turn on you. There's a reason that a lot of kind of people in the center or people that
ITM, you know, he's talking about this like this is a big deal. I've never heard of what he's talking about.
Push back against cancel culture. They generally...
How's this website... I've never even heard of ITM. How's this canceling her? This is the biggest news article. You couldn't get Variety. You couldn't get a deadline. You got an ITM article about how she's canceled. I suspect ITM is just like you and just putting Brie Larson in there for the headlines. So I guess I technically am now. But I'm doing it for the right reasons, to point out how dumb this shit is.
Don't have their fans turn against them unless they do something egregious, like maybe engage in their own cancel culture or, you know, have some sort of Big Beard 5000 account that people find. Okay, when you're courting the far left, they'll eat you just the same. You're only as good as your last virtue signal, and if you make a mistake, they will erase everything good you've ever done. I appreciate you tuning in as we get into this.
Can we get an example? Maybe James Gunn, because remember how James Gunn is, you know, it came out, they had some poor jokes they already apologized for, and then he was canceled, and now he's gone, and nobody listens to James Gunn anymore, except fucking everybody listens to him. Oh. Can you give me an example? Can you give me an example of anybody who's actually suffered through cancel culture that didn't deserve it? I think maybe the best example might be Gina Carano, but the fact is, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes there. All I know is that when James Gunn was canceled, all his co-stars, almost everybody who worked with him stood up and said, this is wrong, you need to bring him back. When Gina Carano was canceled, nobody said a damn thing. It tells you that maybe they aren't too upset that she's gone. That tells you something. It tells you that maybe, I don't know this. This is all supposition on my part, but maybe it wasn't just the tweets she was fired for.
There was a recent YouTuber subscriber purge, so I hope if you can check, there's a red subscribe button down below the video. I upload 5 to 6 times a day. I would greatly...
Oh my God, are you serious? 5 to 6 times a day? No wonder you gotta do Brie Larson shit. In fucking 2022.
Greatly appreciate you subscribing today. And huge...
I was about ready to say, Jesus, he uploads 5 to 6 times a week? That's exhausting. 5 to 6 times a day? Fuck.
Huge shout out to people who join as members. Super helpful too, and I'm just blown away by your support.
How
Brie Larson
popular is he? How many
with
subscribers
reality.
does he have?
Fans are done.
1.2 million. Oh my
Brie Larson
God.
has drawn the ire of Marvel fans yet again. Just recently, she came under fire for purchasing the controversial cryptocurrency NFTs, and it seems the Academy Award-winning actress is now doubling down with her problematic purchases by joining the Metaverse, and no one is happy with Carol Danvers / Captain Marvel star. Brie Larson took her first step into controversy when she changed her Twitter profile picture
Yeah, no, it's cringe.
to a Flower Girls NFT made by Varvara LA. I don't know, okay. And despite fans pointing out how problematic NFTs are, they are essentially a crypto like Bitcoin or Ethereum that cannot be traded and are often used for bad activities while simultaneously destroying the environment. I don't have any time for this environmental argument about NFTs, okay?
Okay, I will tell you guys exactly how NFTs work, because it's a big scam. It's like the stock market, essentially. All NFTs are essentially just kind of like a pseudo stock. You buy them up, and as you buy them up, they become more and more valuable up to a certain point. And once it reaches a certain point, you're going to start selling them. And once everybody starts selling them, the higher you are to the peak of its value, the more money you're going to get. However, anybody who doesn't sell it at its peak will just be stuck with these NFTs that are worthless, because once it reaches the peak, it's going to just zoom right down. It's essentially a scam. It's just a fucking scam.
Take it up with the textile industry that all your favorite companies are buying their clothes from. Take it up with the enormous amounts of pollution that China's pouring in to the atmosphere that all your favorite Hollywood stars are funded by, okay? I don't care about the environmental impact of NFTs. Take care of those things first. Anyway, Brie Larson's NFT.
You can do both. I hate this argument. Oh, we shouldn't handle this problem because this thing's a bigger problem. I hate that. Both are problems and both should be addressed.
The profile picture remains, and she brought more fire from fans with a recent post that she joined some places Metaverse, saying, "Welcome to my little corner of the someplace Metaverse. Can't wait to see you all soon."
Yeah, it does look like a cringy NFT there. Yeah, I think Brown Table got it right there. I mean, Keith Oldman is, what was it? I hope you got paid, I don't even know how to pronounce that number, for this, because that's about how much damage you did to your rep. That's the thing. Brie Larson her reputation just gets fucked with. Destroyed all the time over the slightest shit that I don't know if shit like this matters. I don't. Because this is something that's actually kind of cringe. NFTs are kind of cringe. That's the thing. I feel like there's a lot of people. It's starting to come out that NFTs are essentially a scam. But there's a lot of people who don't. Especially early on. And still now. There's a lot of people who seem to think NFTs are some sort of secret and they're the future of currency or something. Does she think that? I don't know what's going on in her mind. It's probably just a paid promotion with which actors and actresses do all the fucking time. It's cringe. It is cringe.
Founded by Lana Hopkins and Juliana
I mean, did this guy do a video about how Jimmy Fallon and Paris Hilton hawked that NFT? Let's bring that up.
Welcome back to the show, and congrats on getting married.
Yes.
This is a big deal. It happened.
Yep.
This Thursday, you'll be able to see the wedding and the two-part finale of This is my eighth.
Yours. Yours is so cool. I love the red heart sunglasses. I love the captain hat.
It reminded me of me a little bit because I wear striped shirts. Mm-hmm. I've worn these heart sunglasses because my daughters, just as a joke, they have them, and as a joke, I put them on. So I've done this. And I love yacht rock and being breezy. So I'm like, yeah, that kind of, and I like the blue. Mm-hmm. Dude, look at us.
They look like they could be friends.
They're buddies.
Okay, I want to stress, this is the cringiest NFT ad in the known fucking universe. Oh, okay, now, did he cover this one? Jimmy Fallon. He might have all the times torturing. Did he not cover this one? Did he not? That was a year ago. Yeah, it's just a couple months ago. He didn't cover this. This motherfucker is legit freaking out over a Brie Larson thing that got no attention, whereas the huge thing that fucking Jimmy Fallon and Paris Hilton did on the fucking Tonight Show about NFTs that was cringe as fuck. He ignored that one. But Brie Larson did a little thing on Twitter. He's gonna talk. This is what the fuck, man. I don't think he cares about NFTs. I think he just cares about going after Brie Larson.
Simone, Someplace describes her mobile metaverse as, quote, the Someplace mobile metaverse makes digital culture accessible. I didn't know it wasn't accessible. Right from the palm of your hand. Ooh, you mean a phone with internet? Wow. Anyway, our intuitive multiplayer world gives you the tools to interact with like-minded others, build community, and express your identity in real time. 3D digital space and in real life with AR, which is augmented reality, with a marketplace, activations, and public spaces like no other. You'll be able to...
Listen, dude. If you want to go after NFTs, go right ahead. You want to go after Metaverse, go right ahead. But it's clear these are not things you actually care about. You're going after Brie fucking Larson, who essentially did a cringe tweet. And when the people who really push this stuff publicly, I wonder what this guy thinks of Elon Musk. Has he done any negative videos on Elon Musk? Let's look that up. He's talked about the Twitter purchase. Whoopi Goldberg blasted over lies about Elon Musk.
I have a Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Very wonderful car. I really like it, really happy. I discovered yesterday that if something goes wrong with that car, you get a flat.
Yeah.
There's no way to get anybody.
Oops. Oops.
So the first thing you're going to want to do once you realize you have a flat tire, and after you've pulled over, obviously, is open the app so that you can contact roadside assistance, and it's in the app right at the bottom here. You can see roadside assistance.
Well, you say we try that one again, huh? Yes.
100% of the time and get rich doing it. Best job on the planet. I think we can all agree that Whoopi Goldberg may have the best job on the planet. Like, literally. Say the dumbest crap imaginable, be wrong nearly 100% of the time, and get rich doing it. Now, sure, everyone can agree that Sister Act was a movie, but outside of that, I don't think Whoopi Goldberg's ever really contributed anything to the cultural zeitgeist that's worth remembering.
Well, if we're going to judge people about contributing to the cultural zeitgeist quartering, I'm having an interesting time looking at your inputs into that.
Other than her most hilarious recent gaffes, where she decided, to claim that the Big H, the event that led to the WW2, was not about race. And when she complained about people calling her elite and saying that that's basically the exact same thing as being racist, Whoopi Goldberg is an absolute idiot, vapid of any real knowledge. She is a vessel in which the mainstream media purports their garbage opinions. And we saw that again today, where the clear narrative now is, well, we've got to criticize Elon Musk. We've got to find a way to criticize Elon Musk. So this morning, Whoopi Goldberg decided to admit that, yes, she drives a Tesla, but instead of buying 9% of Twitter, Elon Musk should have done this. Whoopi Goldberg, and this is like a week ago, my friends.
I want to see what you say about Elon Musk.
Ghost? 30 years ago? I forgot that movie even existed. I'm sorry, as one of those people, I've got to stop.
She won an Academy Award for that, something you're definitely never going to do. Just going to say. I'm not a Whoopi Goldberg fan at this point. I find her cringe as fuck on The View, but dude, no. Let's look up your Twitter history, shall we? The quartering Elon Musk. Every angry tweet a leftist pukes out on this platform will now make Elon Musk richer. What a time to be alive. I fucking love Elon Musk. Dear Elon Musk, we don't need alternatives. Buy Twitter, then simplify the TOS and simply enforce rules evenly. Nobody has bigger balls than Elon Musk. He is a fucking Elon Musk standboy. Elon Musk is the biggest figure in NFTs, bro. You don't care about NFTs. You're just using this as a way to attack Brie Larson.
Curate and share all that is important to you. Founded by women, so now you know it's good. Some place insists on breaking down barriers to build a more equitable digital experience for all. Did any of that make sense to you? I don't know what that paragraph just said. Well, what is the metaverse? The term metaverse was by author the term metaverse was, I guess, created by Neil Stephenson in 1992, the sci-fi novel Snow Crash. It's a digital world where people could live out their daily lives.
Fun fact, you can edit if you don't do 5 to 6 fucking videos a fucking day.
Think Ready Player One. Okay, maybe. Or like Second Life or whatever. Brie Larson is used to a specific subset of the MCU fans hating on her for no reason. Her troubles began in 2018 when she received the Crystal Award at the Women in Film Crystal and Lucy Awards in LA, where she pointed out the majority of film critics were old white men and that they needed to be more diversity in the films.
I mean, dude, you're attacking her with the NFT and the metaverse, and you're a fanboy of the poster boy for NFTs, Elon Musk. You're just attacking her to attack her right now. You are.
In the field as more films not about the demographic are made. Okay. And based on the racist reviews for Pixar's latest film, she was right. Marvel fans see it as a sign that she's lost authenticity and they have been blaming her boyfriend, Elijah Allen Blitz, who has worked with virtual reality before, for getting her into the metaverse. Brie Larson used her new metaverse display to display some NFT artwork. And Twitter user I Don't Care pointed out it's eerily similar to the set of The Good Place, where Kristen Bell played Eleanor Shellstrop and was, tortured by the images of clowns. Don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. If you've never seen The Good Place, check it out. It's a fucking awesome series. I loved it.
Fans have been...
Oh, and it's a correct assessment. It does kind of look like her place, The Good Place, in season 1. Is there multiple seasons of that place? There's definitely a bit in season 2 with that place.
And more than aesthetic complaints... I'm sorry, but fans have...
Actually, was it the whole series? She definitely got rid of the clowns at some point.
More than aesthetic complaints for Brie Larson's metaverse. The trendy metaverse is full of opportunities to be scammed, and some see it as a way for the elite to find new ways to exploit a digital landscape. Narrative Escape says, poor Brie Larson, the whole metaverse, NFT, and crypto land grab always seems positively dystopian, and I'm usually universally positive about future things.
And I have a feeling that if Elon Musk did the exact same thing that Brie Larson just did, this guy would be wanking off to it.
Ever since Brie became the first female lead of a Marvel movie, and a particular section of Marvel fans have done nothing but whine about her. I don't know who they're talking about.
Well, the fact that you still are doing Brie Larson, I hope you're a bit self-reflective. I hope that's a joke on your end. You're not selling it well. I'm assuming it's a joke.
She will return Captain Marvel sequel back in 2023, but many of her supporters are reaching the breaking point of the Captain Marvel star, finding out Brie Larson has gone full metaverse. What? Despite the fan backlash surrounding Brie as Carol Danvers, Kevin Feige has made no plans to replace her. Yeah, they only delayed her movie a bazillion years. By the time
A bazillion years? It's 4 years. And yeah, normally that would be an issue, but there was this thing called fucking COVID. There's 6 years between Doctor Strange 1 and Doctor Strange 2 now. Black Panther's going to have a very similar gap between... actually, Black Panther might... Well, I guess Chadwick Boseman's that will slow that one down, but it's going to have a very similar, if not longer, gap between that and Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel 2. Yeah, shit happens.
The Marvels comes out, which is what, spring of next year, I think. I think I just read it was like January, February of next year. Nobody's going to even remember Captain Marvel. I'm telling you.
Really? Really? I mean, you keep on making Brie Larson videos. I think you're going to remember. I think you'll remember.
You know, the last film made $1 billion, okay? $1 billion with a B. Why? Because it was required reading for Endgame. However, I would be extraordinarily surprised if the Marvels, which isn't even a Captain Marvel movie, does anywhere near what, like, existing Marvel movies are doing right now. I mean, we saw the Batman.
I mean, it probably will do... It'll probably do better than... I imagine it'll do probably better than Shang-Chi, definitely better than Eternals, better than Black Widow. It probably won't do as well as Doctor Strange 2, won't do as well as Spider-Man No Way Home. But, I mean, it'll do well. There's a decent chance it'll crack $1 billion again. I don't think that's impossible at all. We'll have to see how Miss Marvel plays.
Just basically, I think, beat the Eternals and the other, and Black Widow combined. I think that people have fallen out of love with Marvel. Yes, it's still a huge universe. Yes, they still have millions of fans worldwide. But people aren't paying to go see it in the theater like they used to.
Yeah. Like there's a pandemic. Isn't that weird? What? I hate these people who act like the pandemic didn't fucking happen.
You see Bree's tweet, welcome to my little corner of the Metaverse. She actually got ratioed. Excuse me. Scam alert.
Did she get ratioed? She should get ratioed because that's cringe as fuck. I don't have the tweet up here anymore. I just have him fanboying out. Let's rewind this a little bit more. I don't see the replies listed. Okay, now we have to find out, was she actually fucking ratioed? Oh, you know, she's getting lots of quote tweets. Yeah, okay, I'll give you his she got ratioed. I'll give that to you. But yeah, dude, based on all your past activity, you should be like, oh, guys, Brie Larson's awesome. She did this thing, but instead you're attacking her.
Scam alert. For everyone wondering why Brie Larson is acting this way, this is the man that has created the downfall for Brie Larson, taking her down the rabbit hole of NFTs in the metaverse. I've been a fan of her for a long time, so they're blaming this guy, her boyfriend, I guess. You don't have to keep doing this. Interest in NFTs in the metaverse is falling fast. This is back on the 13th. Just going to drop this here.
So you're just going to go through Twitter replies? I mean, I guess I did that for a second, but okay.
What I lack in imagination, maybe I lack imagination, but I cannot imagine why I would ever be seen dead using a VR headset to control a Nintendo Wii avatar in an effing business meeting. Well, yeah. I mean, there's so many. Silence Hexacon, profile picture. There's all, you know, her entire thread. There's very few people that are showing any kind of support for her. And, you know, it's bizarre. I mean, there are some.
It's cringe, but dude, if you're being honest, you would be one of the people supporting this because you are a fanboy of the person who's one of the guys who's the poster boy for this type of shit.
There are some, definitely. Brie Larson, I do not wish to join you in the metaverse, so I'm going to decline at this time. And her quote tweets also, just people so angry.
So angry? Because I didn't hear about this until you're yakking about it. I don't think it was that big of an uproar.
So angry. Somehow I just know Reese Witherspoon is responsible for this. I guess the metaverse is perfect for someone who was born without any natural human traits or characteristics. You know that dude that saw Captain Marvel 400 times is mad as F right now. Replying to Brie Larson saying, "Is this you?" Yeah. I don't even understand. Look at me.
I think even the guy who watched Captain Marvel 400 times doesn't have Brie Larson as much in his head as you fucking do, buddy.
Look at me. This isn't you. I know you, and this isn't you. It looks like garbage. This is the downfall of Brie Larson. These are her fans. These aren't like the Marvel people that dislike her for her. This is her fans. This has been a terrible year for this woman. What? I don't know. Can't take much more of this. We need to uncancel Armie Hammer and send him to go to work. I hope he's hungry. Yikes. You have embarrassed me far too many times, Brienne. These are all her followers. These aren't people who are like, I hate Captain Marvel. That's a nice picture.
Gee whiz, I wonder why you like that picture.
I guess it wasn't totally ratio, but 3,700 retweets to 4,700 likes is generally not a...
Oh, yeah, no, there we get the replies. 1,000... No, she wasn't actually ratioed. It's close. She's ratioed-ish. Ratioed-ish. If we add the quote tweets and the replies, then she's ratio-ish. Typically, you just look at the replies, though. So, yeah, she wasn't even close to ratioed in that respect. I would say ratioed-ish. This is not something I've heard of. It's cringe. It's not something I've heard of until this jackass brought up. And from his past history, he should be praising it.
Good luck with 1,500 comments. And this is on the heels of this one. 15,000 quote tweets to close to 9,500 likes. And NFTs are a pyramid scheme. Use all these bad things. Brie, I'm sorry, but with all due respect, you know, there are people here that are just absolutely crushing these celebrities for getting in NFTs. And I suppose I'm here for it. It seems like I only ever hear of like rich people doing NFTs, talking about how they made money doing NFTs. But
you have tweeted about how much you love Elon Musk, bro. How could you stare at all this shit and know nothing about nothing? I could sit down here and do this video for a little bit and live. I guess technically, like, you're not watching this live, but I'm recording it live. Live, I can figure this out and figure out how you're just full of holes here. Ugh.
This is unacceptable.
So listen, when Brie Larson does NFTs, it's bad. But when Elon Musk does NFTs, it's good, right? Is that your fucking argument?
You've got to leave Brie Larson alone. She is pure in every way, shape, and form. I hope
nobody says that.
you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Oh my god, what a fucking retard. Okay, yeah, no, I shouldn't call names. I don't like calling names in these videos. I've never seen a goddamn quartering video before, but Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it was so obvious just immediately how, like, he's just targeting Brie Larson. And yeah, what she did was cringe. What she did was very cringe. It wasn't as cringe as that fucking Tonight Show shit. That was super hyper cringe. Ugh. Oh my god. All of a sudden, he's anti-NFT when Brie Larson does it. But yet, he's going to be a huge Elon Musk fanboy who is like the poster child for fucking NFTs. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, that's like the stupidest fucking video I've ever seen. Jesus Christ.
They think order and chaos are somehow opposites, and Try to control what won't be.
I used to fuck guys like you in prison.